So we're on to gym number 23, and this is Momentum 24/7 in Pagosa Springs, Colorado. This workout came the day after the previous video, so Iron Warrior, where I went fairly heavy, did some strongman stuff. So I was definitely feeling it and feeling a little banged up. I also was going to have 2 days off, or I am having 2 days off after today. So the workout at Momentum was more about just moving, getting some blood into throughout my whole body really. I find that movement and sort of pump up exercises, or even just mobility or going for a walk, just anything like that, does aid in recovery. It's definitely been the case with me. So this was more, I'm not going to try and create any adaptation, I'm not going to overload anything, I'm just going to move, I'm going to sweat, I'm going to breathe heavy. Being at 7,000 feet does make you breathe heavy as well, just so that was underestimated if I'm honest. And just try and help with just feeling loose and the whole recovery process over the next few days, because on Sunday I've got a pretty big strongman session coming up in Phoenix. Anyway, I'm going to quickly show you not the gym but the outside of the gym first of all. So I mean, come on, with views like that, if that's in your local area, I mean that's enough motivation to just want to be healthy. And I don't know, I'm loving the views in Colorado. There's some more exceptional stuff what I'll probably be throwing up on my Instagram over the next day or two. Okay, so the clickbait title, CrossFit, definitely not a CrossFit. However, I started off the workout with the barbell complex, and it was like 4x4x4, so 4 exercises, 4 sets, 4 reps. So it was front squat, good morning, military press, pull-ups. So I'm getting a squat, a hinge, a push and a pull. Obviously the weights and the reps are nowhere near like challenging. So we've got 2 45s and 4 25s on the bar and a front squat. So I think that works out about 106 kilos, 107 kilos, something like that. Dropping it down to, I think it's 83, 84 kilos for the good mornings, and then 61 kilos for the military press, and then obviously body weight. I'm calling it body weight plus a couple though, because that SBD belt's pretty heavy, so you know, making progress. But yeah, 4 sets of 4 reps on 4 exercises. I don't know where we are right now, we're probably starting the 3rd round. It wasn't that hard until like the 4th round came up, and I was really gassed. It's crazy being at this sort of elevation. Like I was driving in the car, I think I was going through Durango, which apparently is like 9,000-10,000 feet. It's ridiculous, and I could feel myself having to breathe heavier just driving. Like I'm hoping it's the elevation and not just me getting out of shape, but yeah, it's tough, and you definitely feel it in the workout. So this, I know these good mornings seem to really, like, they felt pretty hard. I think I had to take a breather. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but it was good fun, and it just got me in the sort of zone to work. I knew I had the camera on me, so I knew I'd have to put it out on here. So it was like, I need to keep going. And then once that was done, that was probably the hardest part of the workout. It was like, okay, I'm fine, I'm feeling good. So the first squat movement was like a hack squat. I really enjoyed this actually. I just did 4 sets, 1 warm up, 4 working sets, sets across, same weight, sort of same rep range and stuff on everything. And the first hinge movement, just some weighted sort of back extensions, hyper extensions, whatever you want to call them. That felt good. My lower back was definitely, and my glutes were a little bit fried from yesterday. So the first 4 exercises, so the squat, the hinge, the push and the pull, were 4 sets of 8 reps. And then the second lot of squat, hinge, push, pull were 4 sets of 10 reps. So I'm just trying to use different machines at every gym I go to. I very rarely do any of this sort of movement in my normal training back in England. Everything is sort of what gets you the most bang for your buck. But there's definitely a time and a place for stuff like this, and whether it's a recovery session or whether it's just some accessories whilst you're going through a hypertrophy phase, perhaps in the off season, whether you're a strongman or a powerlifter. But yeah, this row machine was quite good. Sort of completely free moving handles. Yeah, felt cool, quite natural. Now, this is a second squat movement, so leg press. I'm playing around with foot positioning on leg press at the moment. I want to be able to go a little bit deeper, but every time I do, it's bringing my butt off the seat, and obviously that puts your lower back in a compromised position. So that's all right. Hinge, I've never done these before, probably doing them wrong. Cable pull throughs, really focusing on quickly contracting the glutes. Bit of a questionable look to this exercise, I must admit, but definitely felt it in the glutes. Don't know, anyone watching, do you implement these in your training? Does it work? I might have to try. The second press was a vertical press, so I'd done horizontal push and horizontal pull. It was vertical push. This was a really awkward shoulder press, if I'm honest. I wasn't too keen on it, but I got the work done. It was like out in front of you a little bit, a bit strange. Anyway, and then the vertical pull, like a Nautilus lat pull down. I mean, needlessly complicated, some of these Nautilus machines, if I'm honest, but yeah, got the lats working, and that was it. And so this was the this is the final movement that's on the video. I did some fluff at the end. I did like some lab stuff. I did some leg extensions, leg curls, some bicep curls, tricep extensions, but just like giant set fashion, just to finish off for 10 minutes. So I just thought, I don't want to bore you and put it on video. Once you've seen a leg extension, you've seen a million. Same with some of this, if I'm honest, but there we go, that was my workout. It just felt good. I walked out of there, I was still breathing quite heavy, I kept the pace up quickly throughout the workout. I'm feeling good right now. I was definitely achy, a few little niggles, very sort of stiff this morning, but like, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fresh. Yeah, and that was it. Training at such a high altitude has definitely been noticed, but now I'm all the way back down. The next proper session is Alpha Omega Strongman in Phoenix, and apparently it's Sunday. That's when the whole sort of strongman crew get together, so the guys know I'm coming, so hopefully there'll be some cool footage coming out of that one. But I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, on to the next one. Thanks, bye.